Greetings YouTube, Thurs here and welcome to another World of Warcraft. I don't know whether to call this one a Legion or Battle for Azeroth video, but it's going to be about the allied races, and you do have required to have purchased Battle for Azeroth as a pre-purchase. It's not yet released of course, in order to access them. But once you've done so, then you'll see this new allied races box appear on your character creation screen. And very exciting, I've been looking forward to trying this out. We'll click the button and we can't actually create anything because we need to complete an achievement to unlock this race. So let's get in game on our max level 110 character and see what we can do about this. Right then, so upon logging in to another character, and I believe this has to be a max level character, but I could be wrong on that. Once you purchase the expansion, you'll get this quest pop up immediately, which is calling you over to Stormwind. And once we're over in Stormwind, we need to head over to the new embassy that was added in 735 around this area. Or if you're playing on the Horde side, then a similar location is found in Orgrimmar. So let's head on inside to the embassy.
Thank you for joining us, champion. These are dire times indeed. We all know the Alliance incurred heavy losses in the war against the Legion. And even now, the world bleeds in the aftermath of Sargeras' final strike. Meanwhile, the Horde musters its forces and arms for war. Their aggression must not go unanswered. Our future depends on bringing other like-minded allies into the fold. I call upon those of you gathered here for your suggestions.
Victory on Argus was only possible because the heroes of Azeroth fought side by side with the army of the light. Many of our bravest soldiers gave their lives for the cause. Those who remain would be proud to join the Alliance. Among our number are brave initiates about to undertake the honor of becoming Lightforged.
Thank you, High Exarch. Lightforged soldiers would indeed bring strength to our numbers.
Nice little cutscene there then, so we'll go ahead and speak to King Rin.
Stormwind will endure.
And answer the call for allies. So the way allied races work are they're not quite sub-races. I'll be quiet for the talk actually.
The shadows whispers. But if others could master its power as you have, they would make formidable allies. Thank you both for your counsel. I would like to hear our champion's perspective on which of these potential allies we should reach out to first.
Okay, so the way allied races work is that as you encounter races throughout the story, you have the opportunity to bring them into the Alliance or into the Horde, and then you can play them, of course, as the player. Now, at the moment, there's 4 available. There's 2 more that we know of that are coming in the next expansion in Battle for Azeroth, which includes the Dark Iron Dwarves for the Alliance. I'm excited about those, actually. But also, there's going to be more allied races as we go forward and make our way through the battle for Azeroth. Okay then, so we need to go ahead and speak to Terulion in order to proceed here. If we want to proceed with Lightforged Draenei, that is, or we can speak to Illyria if we want to proceed with the Void Elves. So we're going to do all of them eventually over the next few videos. So let's make a start with Terulion and the Lightforged Draenei, a race that we became familiar with over during the Argus campaign.
Walk in the light.
Brilliant, so we get some information on the Lightforged Draenei themselves. And we need to have completed the achievement You Are Not Prepared, which is part of the Argus campaign. And we need to have reached Exalted with Army of the Light. And I've got Exalted with pretty much all of the Legion factions, so they won't be a problem. Now, this is an account-wide achievement. Okay, all of the allied races have these achievement requirements, but they are account-wide, even across Alliance and Horde. So, for example, if you've done the Suramar campaign with the Alliance, with an Alliance character only, you can still unlock the Nightborn on Horde, even though you need Exalted with Nightfallen. So, it is account-wide. A lot of people were worried about that. Hopefully, that will clarify. So, there's the model. And here we have the racial abilities for the Lightforged Draenei. And now we can speak to Illyria in order to complete this first quest.
Farewell.
And this nice armour you're seeing is collectible. This is the Heritage armour. And in order to get the Heritage armour, which is a transmog set, and can only be used by the allied race that, you know, is shown with it, then you need to level an allied race character from level 20 through to level 110 without the use of level boost. So to show you the ratios there. Okay, and now we need to choose an ally to pursue. So maybe we need to click one of these. I said we was going to start with the Lightforged Draenei, didn't I? Ah, okay. So we speak to good old Anduin here. And the Army of the Light played a key role in defeating the Burning Legion on Argus. High Exarch Turalian has suggested that these Lightforged soldiers would proudly defend the Alliance against its foes. And we are going to kick off a brief quest line here, which is going to welcome whichever allied race we choose into the Alliance.
Sometimes we must fight for what we believe in.
And so it begins.
We stand together.
Travel to the Vindicar with Turalian, so that's going to be our first quest.
I am eager for the Lightforged to join the Alliance. Turalian, bring our champion with you to the Vindicar, so that you may address your troops together.
It will be done, High King. This way, champion. Faria, I need a beacon to the Vindicar.
At once, High Exarch. I did not expect you back so soon, High Exarch. I assume your meeting with the king went well?
Indeed. He is eager to have the Army of the Light fighting on the side of the Alliance. Assemble our forces, Captain, and I will make the announcement.
You know how fond I am of your speeches, but can it wait? We were just about to send these initiates to undertake the trials.
Ah, this is excellent timing, champion. You can see firsthand what it means for a soldier to become Lightforged. Proceed, Faria.
Right, so I believe this is an instanced version of the Vindicar ship, meaning there's a lot of people here doing the Allied Race intro quest. So we'll go ahead and, as I would expect, it's obviously just become available, so we'll go ahead and hand the quest in here. And we need to bear witness to the ritual of the Lightforged.
Be on your guard. My fellow soldiers, the trials you have endured are proof that the light shines bright within your hearts. One final test remains, and it is the most daunting of all. It will force you to peer into the very core of what you are, of what you believe yourself to be. Many worthy Draenei have undergone this trial, only to return broken, or worse. Should you feel the slightest doubt, turn back now. It will be counted as wisdom, not cowardice. But if you are truly ready, step forward and embrace your fate. Tepartos, we have discussed this. Each initiate must be accompanied by a second. Where is yours?
Tepartos needs no one to aid him.
The last initiate who attempted the trial alone came back in pieces. Choose a second or head back to the barracks.
So be it. Tepartos shall bring this puny one.
An unorthodox choice, but technically within the rules. I have never known our champion to back down from a challenge. Let the trial begin. Light be with you both.
Tepartos!
Tepartos is quite funny, actually. Right, so it looks like we're going over here. And forge... Okay, we're going to go to a scenario now. So this will be the bulk of the quest line, I should think.
The only way is forward. You should know something, friend. The Partos did not choose you because of your puniness. The Partos saw your heart on the field of battle. You are the bravest hero Tepartos has ever seen. Pain is the architect of memories. Tepartos remembers a place like this.
Right, so we need to see the past. Okay, it looks like there's a yellow dot just here. Okay, just stand here.
Other children were not always kind to Tepartos. Come, Tepartos thinks he knows what little Tepartos might do.
Oh, we get to kill swamp toads. I believe these might be new models as well. We're getting a lot of new models with Battle for Azeroth.
Anguish and hurt. The search. You cannot stop Tepartos!
Here we go.
Tepartos made friends with critters. Frogs, Elekk, bugs. But not snakes. Never snakes. Is there no comfort? You cannot be real. Relief. Retreat deeper.
I wonder how to Paratos or whatever his name is handled that in the past, because I don't think I was there then.
Comfort.
Wow, this actually looks like one of the zones from Battle for Azeroth, you know. I know it's not the zone, it's just a small map, but it looks like it's got the same assets and everything, so that's pretty exciting.
When Tepartos was scared, he found a place to hide. I
think in particular
provides escape.
Of one of the Horde zones.
Tepartos remembers a place like this one. A time he dug too deep.
Right, we'll collect the crystal.
Unfair. Unjust. You cannot stop Tepartos! Is ever what it seems. Enemies lurk within every shadow. Can this darkness be stopped? Was Tepartos meant to walk this path? Is Tepartos worthy to become Lightforged?
So we need to actually kill 7 of these fears now.
Tepartos!
I edited out the last 5 or so, since it was just a standard go round and kill quest. And we're on the last one here. I'm not sure why we can't mount up at the minute.
No one can hurt you if you remain alone. Time to fight!
Yeah, so I think this is something similar to one of the Horde starting zones in Battle for Azeroth. I saw a video when BlizzCon was available, and it looked remarkably similar. I'm interested in seeing where the Allied Races feature is going to go as well, as the game continues to move forward. I think basically, from the way I understand it, is that Blizzard want to just be able to literally just, you know, add new races now all the time. Terror. He looks a bit voidy, doesn't he?
Fear is relentless, unyielding, a foe to be defeated.
And we're following him once more. So we've seen some new orcs as well that Blizzard hinted at in a live stream as coming throughout Battle for Azeroth as a playable race. But we've got the Trolls and the Dark Iron Dwarves confirmed as the next two.
For the light! Perhaps to overcome fear of the darkness, one must embrace it. This Tepartos is pledged to the light, yet treats with the darkness. This cannot be Tepartos' fate. No! The darkness will not claim Tepartos!
And we're following him again. I guess we didn't do a great job at freeing him then.
And yet, the fear remains.
Right, so he's just brought us into this cave area. And we've just got this objective that says aspects. And then kind, brave, strong, boastful, frightened, and inadequate. So I'm guessing we need to find the aspects of Tepartos' personality.
Tepartos raised this Elekk when its mother was killed.
And bring them all together by the looks of things. Ah, Blizzard have failed. There's no map for this cave. I feel like I'm playing Classic WoW again. I'm only joking. I'm sure it's quite linear. Plus, we're still just following him anyway. He's doing the work for us. Ooh. Burning fiends.
Tepartos has faced many such fiends in the army of the light. Time to fight! Haha! Tepartos can lift mountains! This is slightly embarrassing for Tepartos. We have to fight!
And now we've got frightened Tepartos.
Can you make the snakes go away? We have to fight!
And here's the last one just down the bottom.
No, this is not real. This cannot be the true Tepartos.
And now maybe we'll have to click on him again, as we did a moment ago before coming into this cave. Ah, another boss.
No. Or obliteration. Such power awaits us, Tepartos. The light is not the way to true strength. Shrug off the chains the light has used to bind you.
No, that's it.
Yes, give in, Tepartos. Embrace true power. The light has always been with Tepartos. He will never abandon the light.
Oh, that was an interesting scenario.
The light prevails.
The light welcomes you, champion.
Right, okay, so we've actually done the quest by the looks of things. Return to Stormwind and speak with King Anduin Rin. And we get a nice mount as our reward. I'll show you that once we've gone ahead and learned it.
It is no easy thing to face.
Tepartos realizes this now. Tepartos?
Okay, can we head back?
Tepartos is sorry.
Oh no, not yet.
This day forth, you are Lightforged.
Tepartos!
Tepartos is a bit unconventional, but he will serve our cause well. Champion, it is time for us to return to Stormwind. Maria, spread the word. The Lightforged now fight for the Alliance.
Is it just me, or should High Exarch Aurelian not have said that line? He's telling himself with pleasure, answering his own question which he asked for Rhea. Fair dues, fair dues. Right then, so how do we get back to Stormwind? There's a little yellow dot up here. Oh right, okay, we use the portal that comes with the Vindicar. Normally takes us to Dalaran, doesn't it? That's a shiny portal if ever I've seen one. Well, I'm guessing levelling a new character at the moment through the old world is going to be a competitive experience, shall we say. There's going to be a lot of people playing allied races at the moment.
Be vigilant. A king
We've done it.
as the causes he
The
serves.
army of the light is pledged to defend the Alliance.
The strength of the Lightforged is most welcome in our ranks, High Exarch.
I have fought beside these Draenei in the twisting nether for 1,000 years. You will find no soldiers who are more skilled or more loyal.
Both these qualities will be needed in the days to come. And thank you for your part in bringing them to our cause, champion. For the Alliance!
For the Alliance.
Yeah, we did it. And I guess we can speak to Anduin Rin now
Service to the Alliance.
when we want to pursue the second of our two Alliance allied races. But we went ahead and received the Lightforged Fellcrusher, which is the allied race's mount for the Lightforged Draenei. But once you've learnt it, anybody can go ahead, any character you have can go ahead and use it on that faction. There it is. Let's go ahead and have a look at that. So you'll no doubt want to be using this as you're levelling your new allied race. And I do like that. I'm not a huge fan of big mounts. I'm not sure why. To me, they feel a little bit slower. Even though they're not, of course. But I do like this one. I've always liked the Elekk. And this is a nice armoured one with high details and what have you. So now that we've gone ahead and unlocked the Lightforged Draenei, let's have a brief look at the character selection screen. Just as an experiment, actually, I've popped over to another server where I don't have a level 110 character, so I can see if we can still go ahead and create an allied race on this server. And if we go to allied races, yes we can. So there we have the Lightforged Draenei that we've just unlocked. We still haven't unlocked the other three. And as you can see, the Lightforged, all the allied races actually at the moment will begin at level 20. And then you'll get to go through the newly revamped leveling zones of Azeroth. Revamped in the sense that they now scale. So let's just go ahead and create any character here. Doesn't matter what it's called, just I'm going to delete it afterwards. But just so we can see what their little intro is like and where they end up at level 20 once we first get to play them.
We are soldiers. Through millennia of struggle, the light has shown us the true path. And in turn, we have been reborn as instruments of its power. You are light-forged. You must stand as a beacon of hope against the darkness. But to those who would threaten this world or attack our allies, you will embody the light's wrath.
Ah, that's absolutely interesting as well. We get to start on the Vindicar. So we actually get to begin our questing here, our level 20 questing here on the ship that the Lightforged Draenei are known for. And it looks like we start with a little bit of green gear. Though you can use heirloom items, recruiter friend XP bonuses, and still get the good old heritage armor at level 110.
Greetings.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and click accept. It looks like we're getting sent straight to Stormwind.
The Lightforged fought demons in the twisting nether. The Zenedar was the only home we knew. Now, for the first time in ages, we can walk beneath a sky not befouled by the Legion's madness, and feel the earth under our hooves again. But we must not grow complacent. One war ends, the next begins. Such is the life of a soldier. Your duty begins in Stormwind. Explore this world of Azeroth. Get to know the people and places we have sworn to defend. And always walk in the light.
Right, so we're going to be using the same portal again by the looks of things that we just used. And because we start at level 20, incidentally, we get to mount up pretty much immediately. I'm not sure if we come with the riding skill or not. Yeah, it looks like we do. And we get a Lightforged tabard as well.
Welcome, friend. I am King Anduin Rin. As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. The Lightforged may be a recent addition to our ranks, but I know the Draenei well.
Light bless you.
I am confident you will embody the dedication and courage of the Army of the Light. These are troubled times for Azeroth. In the days to come, you will face many trials, fight many foes. Know that you are never alone against the darkness, for the Alliance stands with you. I look forward to hearing of your progress. Something tells me we will speak again soon. Safe travels. May the light be with you, always.
Right, so now it's just a case of going to the Heroes board and picking our first leveling zone. So there we have it then, guys. Lightforged Draenei. What do you think of these? do let me know in the comments section. I'll be interested in hearing your thoughts. Are you going to pre-purchase Battle for Azeroth and have a play with the new allied races? Alright then folks, well that's it from me for today, so thanks for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. If you have, please don't forget to leave a like and be subscribed to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be covering the other allied races as well. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.